Hi, I'm Greg Hill. I do audio for racing games. In the 90s, I was playing a few computer games because computers were getting quite powerful by then, and I was very disappointed by the way they sounded. So I basically taught myself how to hack into those games and modify the sounds or change the sounds completely with my own recordings to see if I could improve it. To get those sounds, I would contact people that I knew with really nice sounding cars, getting whatever car I could from the guy down the road, his car or whatever, and recording that. And then I had to learn how to record it, then I had to learn how to edit that sound, and then I had to learn how to implement that into a game. After modding a few games and getting a little bit of notoriety, I contacted a few developers directly, and I said, look, hey, I think I can improve the way your vehicles sound in your games. And they said, well, send us something. So I sent it to them, and they got back to me pretty swiftly saying, this is really good. How did you do that? And how much do you charge? The big titles that I've worked on since then are Need for Speed, Shift, Hot Pursuit, and I've worked with iRacing on simulators. The biggest breakthrough game for me was GTR with Simbin and GTR 2. I've had a few studios call me up and ask me if I've recorded particular cars, and I have vast libraries now of lots of different vehicles that I've recorded over the years. Skywalker Sound, who were working on Cars 2 at the time, they asked me if I had any high revving engines, and I said, of course I have. And also the movie Rush, the Ron Howard film. So I've learned which microphones, the placement of the microphones, and which part of the car actually makes the noise. People just think it's the exhaust pipe, but under that bonnet, under the hood, that intake sound is almost as loud and almost as important as the exhaust sound itself. And for external sounds, not just the exhaust, but the sound coming back off the road is the sound that we hear when a car goes past. It is vitally important to get that residual sound of the engine coming back off the road. That's the one we all like to hear. Once I've done the recording, I have to do some post-production. I upload the recording, I then chop it up into the bits that I need in preparation for me to make a sonic model. When it comes to racing games, I really enjoy the ones that I work on, but ones that really stand out to me as breaking ground was probably GTR. We fully modelled transmission wire, the threshold of tyres as they broke loose, from peeling to completely riding up on the sidewalls and squealing away. We had randomised backfires and a whole lot of technology there. It just was pretty amazing for that time. To do this for a living, you have to be a really good communicator. Join networks, become a modder. There's plenty of information up there. There might be your favourite game. It could be a first-person shooter. It doesn't have to be a racing game. Other modders are replacing whole levels of sound, and you could do the same. Just learn from them. And yeah, eventually, over time, you'll be creating some cool sounds.
Thanks, Greg. That was super interesting, guys. I reckon I'd be really good at doing sound effects. This is my horse. Ready?
Oh, yeah, that's not bad. I can do a pretty good dolphin.
Oh, yeah?
That's uncanny.
Wow.
Thanks.
Oh, I can do dubstep.
Do it.
Wob, wob, wob,
Dat
wob.
bass.
Drop the bass.
Oh, it's time for our spawn point. Off you go.
Oh.
The spawnlings need your help.